Hello, warriors. My name is Lavanya Prasad, and I am a professional storyteller. That means I go around and tell stories to children and adults. Today, I'm here to tell you all a story that is very close to my heart. Very long time ago, in a forest, there lived so many birds, and the birds had got a new king. And you know who that king was? It was a peacock. And the peacock was very happy that he was elected to be the king of all the birds. And so he decided to make a new rule because he thought as a king he had all the rights to make rules for all his birds there. He called all the birds and said, Today, as a king, I am going to make a new rule, and that rule is. All the birds were looking like this. What do you think that new rule could be? And the peacock said, From tomorrow on, each and every bird in this beautiful forest will come to my nest at 5 a.m. because I, as a king, have decided that every bird in this kingdom should know how to dance just like me. What? Yes, I want each one of you to dance just like me. But King, no, we all can't dance. It's not possible for us to dance. Shh! I'm the king and I make a rule tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. That's all he said and walked inside. All the birds didn't know what to do. What are we supposed to do? We cannot go beyond what the king has said. And so the next day morning, all the birds came and stood in a line right outside the peacock's nest. The peacock was very happy. He said, Let me tell you the first rule of dance. Everybody will have to sit in aramandi. What is that? You have to sit in half. But how do I sit in half? The duck asked. It was very difficult for the duck, with such short legs. But then the peacock said, Now look at me and start dancing. Takadimi takajono, takadimi takajono, takataka takadimi takajono, takadimi takajono, takadimi takajono, takataka takadimi takajono, tittalangudom, tagadittalangudom. You are dancing so well, my lord, but we all can't dance. Try. Went the duck. The crane, Papa, he lifted one leg up and he started jumping on one leg. The eagle wanted to dance only. He just lifted up his wings, but then he started to fly up in the sky. The ostrich, he tried really hard, but the moment he kept his leg forward, all he could do was to run really fast. And what about the parrot? He wanted to dance, but then all he did was open his mouth and say, Takadimi takajono, takadimi takajono, takadimi takajono. But you know who was really papa of all the birds? It was the owl, because he was sitting there and going. He was awake the whole night, and this was his time to sleep. When the peacock saw all this happening in front of him, he called out to everybody and said, How dare you disrespect your king? This is not going to happen. Please be serious. What is it you're all doing? None of you know how to dance. I'm here ready to teach you all dance. But we don't know how to do that. Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. again. And this time, I want each one of you to be really serious. He went off. What to do? All the birds were sitting and wondering and thinking, why should this happen to them? It was then their friend who had gone to visit his grandparents came by. Koyal, where did you go, Koyal? When you were away, so many things have happened in this forest. And they said everything that happened. Koyal said, Why can't you go and tell the king that you can't dance? You have other abilities. He's very strict king, I will do it for you. So the next day morning, The koel accompanied all the other birds. The peacock was happy to see another new student. But then, when he asked them to dance, Koel said, "Sorry, king, I don't think we can dance. That is not our forte." "How dare you speak like this? As a king, it is your duty to understand our abilities and tap it out, not force us into something that we don't want to do. You know, each one of us here is special." "You better stop talking now." "I'm sorry, king. I will tell you. And it is okay for me to tell you that." "In that case, let us have a competition tomorrow. You and I, we will compete. You do what you are best at, and I will do what I am best at. Whoever wins, the other person and this entire forest will listen to what they say. Do you understand?" "If that is what you want, I'm ready." The next day morning, all the birds had gathered right next to the big banyan tree in the forest. The peacock was ready, but where was the koel? He was not to be seen anywhere. Sharp at 9 a.m., the peacock said, "The koel is not here, but I can't wait for him. I'm going to do what I'm best at." "Geetadu nikutaka deemta dinginatum nadridanito nitam tidam taitade kitataka geetadu nikutaka deem." All the birds said, "How beautifully you dance, our dear king." "Ha! So that means that I'm the winner." "Geetadu nikutaka deemta dinginatum." But as the peacock was dancing, suddenly, from somewhere above the tree, came this sound. "Sani da madani sa, gama gama dani sa, sani da madani sa, gama gama dani sa, ni sari sani dani ni dani mada da mada dani da madani sa." All the birds looked up, mouth open. Even the peacock stopped dancing and looked up. At that moment, he knew that he had lost to the koel. He hung his head in shame. The koel came down flying, and he sat next to the peacock. He said, "So who do you think is the winner, my dear king?" And the king said, "It is you, and I have decided to stop dancing forever and ever and ever." No. That is not what I wanted. I wanted you to understand that each one of us here is special. And that is all is needed. If you could understand that, then nothing like it. You should be dancing. The peacock cheered up and said, "In that case, I will dance only when you sing." And when do you think, my dear children, the koel sings? The koel sings when it rains. And have you observed that when it rains, the peacock dances too? And why do you think the peacock dances? It is because that is when the koel sings. So the next time you hear coo, coo happening somewhere and it is raining, remember that the koel and the peacock who is dancing elsewhere is telling you that you all are unique in your own way. I am special. I am special. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am special as I am. You are special. Yes, you are. You are special as you are. We all are made differently. That's the way it's meant to be. I am special. Yes, I am. You are special. Yes, you are. To be us is truly great. Let's enjoy and let's celebrate. I am special. Yes, I am. You are special. Yes, you are. I am special as I am. You are special as you are. Be beautiful. Have a very, very happy Children's Day. This story is not only for children but also for adults. I'm telling all the adults who are listening to this story to understand that you all are unique, and let us embrace the differences that we have and stay happy all the time. Tata! Oh, by the way, my name is Lavanya Prasad and I am a professional storyteller. Happy connecting with you all today. Tata!